Hey guys, so we know Firestorm will appear again on The Flash soon. He's kind of had a weird kind of cameo-ish appearance, you could say. But basically, Robbie Amell and Victor Garber, who are playing Ronnie Raymond and Dr. Martin Stein, accordingly, they talked a little bit about, their portrayals of Firestorm and, how it'll play on in the upcoming episodes of The Flash. So it's interesting. Robbie Amell says our first episode together, we're supposed to have been battling for control mentally against one another for over a year now. So we already had that. So I guess that's kind of good in a sense. Like, maybe like the one episode they're actually doing that. That's like their conclusion after battling for like a year mentally, and finally they come to some sort of agreement. Because it just get really annoying if the whole time, every time he appears, he's just fighting mentally. Like that would get old really quickly. We haven't gotten to do too many scenes like that yet, but from what we've shot, there's definitely a frustration with each other. We spent a lot of time in my head battling for control. You spend a year that close to somebody, you need some time apart. So I think a little bit of the humor comes from us wanting nothing to do with each other and being brought back together and having to team up to help out Flash. I'm really excited for future episodes where we will get to have a little more fun together. Garber, meanwhile, had this to say, which was, in my second episode, we come together knowing that we have a responsibility and we both take that seriously. Frustration happens at first, where I just say, you're an idiot, I just want to get out of here. But then as things progress, we realize that we have a responsibility, and we both accept that. From there on, of course, there will be banter and conflicts, which is what makes it fun. It's got a lot of evolution to go through. It will definitely evolve. Right now, it just happens to be the wardrobe I was wearing when the splicer gets put on. The splicer is really the only piece of the costume that I think will be consistent, and that will be a staple. I think the rest is interchangeable. So it's very cool. I guess it sounds like, from what they're saying, that the costume itself might evolve over, the appearances of Firestorm, I guess, while Firestorm becomes more Firestorm and less of whatever unstable kind of being he is now. So that's pretty cool to see. I'm happy that they're gonna keep his trademark kind of like logo emblem thing with his costume going. That would kind of be the constant thing. One thing I was hoping for though is that like Robbie Amell would play Firestorm, and then they'd have two different actors to play Ronnie and Dr. Stein. But whatever. I'm actually really happy with it either way. It was just more one of those things where it's just like, I feel like people are going to get confused and they're going to think that Ronnie's all the way in control because he looks like Ronnie all the time. And I hope we get to see more of him on fire. But I'm sure they're going to do, first off, they casted Robbie Amell because he's Robbie Amell. They're not just going to have him on fire all the time. So I can understand that. But also they're probably going to use it as a way to show that he's in control. And he probably will go on fire if he gets really angry or something like that. They'll use it as some sort of emotional kind of visual representation, I'm guessing. But anyways, comment below your guys' thoughts, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video if you liked it, obviously. Share it on social media. Speaking of social media, we have a Twitter, so follow us on Twitter. We have a Facebook, so like us on Facebook. We do a lot on the social medias that we don't do on YouTube in particular. And we'll see you guys next time.